Hi, this is János, it's Reverb Audio. Yes, it's recording. And today I'm going to share a very critical message with you. And in the audio community, on YouTube, everywhere, you have been constantly exposing to the notion that there is a great goal to be working for in audio, namely to reach something that people call as endgame or game changer or I don't know what else, but people use those terms like ultra high-end audio or ultra fidelity or beyond ultra, I don't know. And all of us who are into audio and who want to achieve more with our sound systems than you can get with like a Bose that you buy or something basic that you have. All of us are really motivated to always go a step beyond, and I feel that this has become a really bad obsession and has been taken to total extremes, and most people are just in a never-ending monkey wheel. And the problem with that is that in your mind you have the notion that there's a goal that you are going towards, and that you are never ever satisfied because you don't reach that goal or you cannot reach that goal. And for most people the blame goes that it's too expensive to reach that endgame system, and people just settle for something, and then they go brooding that, oh, I wish I had like 10 times more money and I could have 1% better sound than what I have today. And most people are just either just stuck there, or if you are lucky, then you give up this notion, which is like a really bad virus that gets stuck in the head of this notion of idealistic perfection. If you can get rid of that virus literally feeding on your brain, then you can attain happiness, and just instead of being obsessed with incremental upgrades, just be happy with what you have and start really focusing on music. Because the obsession just with sound, whether just this like dynamic range or just like how tight the bass is or all of these parameters, it's all just illusions, taking you away from the main goal, which is connecting to music. And you know that you are heading towards the wrong direction when your system, when you do your upgrades, they are not connecting you better to your music, but you are just getting further and further away. Then that's bad. It means you are heading in the wrong direction. You might not feel that it's the wrong direction, you might feel that that's the direction you want to go to, and go by all means, but what you will notice is that you will just get stuck to listening to very few records, and nothing else will bring you joy, satisfaction, and you will just narrow down your existence as far as music is concerned to a few recordings and nothing else. And you will become a bitter old man who just have 3 records or 3 songs that you are streaming, and you listen to nothing else, and your only goal in life is to carry those 3 recordings with you or stream them and listen it at your friends and place as well, and just have a laugh at them that, oh, it sounds so much better in mine. And I think this is just such a childish thing, such a childish notion, and it will bring no one any satisfaction. It will just make you alone, become a really lone person, and even if you achieve that goal that it sounds perfect to you at a certain moment, it will just isolate you, and it will do a lot worse than what the seeming benefits are of enjoying certain sonic qualities. I think that's one thing to really look out for, that this hobby, connecting with music through audio gear, is not about the audio gear, it's about you. And you are going towards a certain destination with the way you are interacting with your audio equipment and with your friends and the audio community. And I urge everyone to just take a little time, take time out for yourself, and just have a mental recollection of what you have done in the past couple of years. Where has it taken you, and is it really the place you want to be? And I'm going to receive a lot of comments, lot of mails of success, that you are where you want to be, and maybe you got to a better place than you were, and that's absolutely fantastic. And that's why I made my channel, to help you get there. And now, in this video, my main point is to share something that I think is really critical and might change your perception about audio, because I'm going to say something very different from what people say who are mostly marketers or just influencers paid by companies to sell the ever more expensive products, because they say that you have to buy the new version X of something, or the new whatever speakers or amplifiers, because it's so much better than the previous model. And guess what? A month later there will be again a new amplifier which will be so much better. And guess what? The technology hasn't changed so much since then, and the difference between these two might be just absolutely minute, incremental. And the important bit is that you will never get to the end, because things are always changing, and your perception of music is changing. And even though you might have a system that is absolute perfection, but if your friend tells you that there is something better out there, even though no one ever compared the two directly in your room, the two experiences against each other, so you have absolutely no proof whatsoever that there can be anything better than what you hear at the moment. But that notion alone, after it's put to your head, it acts like a virus, and all your experiences are now spoiled. So whenever you listen to your system, you can only think that there must be something better out there. And I have to say that during my audio journey, I was always really keen about getting more and more out of my systems. And I have to kind of say, I'm not bragging or anything, just stating as a fact that I experienced this fact for myself, that I put together my system that I think sounds the absolute best. And yeah, we might tweak it and get like a little bit more, whatever sonic parameters, name anything that comes to your mind, and I can come up with even myself can come up with multiple ways how to improve that quality in the system, in my system, and I could show you any of my amps or speakers, and I could tell you at least 100 things about each. That would, if I change that, would bring massive, maybe not massive, but upgrades that would be noticeable to my ears. However, once I reached that level, that I felt was just way beyond anything I ever expected from audio, and that was thanks to these speakers behind me. You see the right channel, the voice of Lancelot. After that, after experiencing that, all of my desires to improve the system or change anything in my system just went away, gone. I'm not motivated. I feel zero motivation at all. And actually, whatever I do with my audio gear is just fun, and I feel no pressure about hasting anything about it, because after I have achieved my own perfection or my own nirvana in my room, in my listening area, in my everydays, now my whole perception changed, and now I don't need to have like an ultimate system. I am finally free to enjoy music in whatever form it takes. And I think that's what people experience, that once you reach your dream system, then the urge to get like more bass or more dynamics or tighter bass or bloomier bass or whatnot, or more high frequencies, that just goes away, because it's not really just the pieces themselves, but how it all comes together. And once it comes together, it changes all your perception and attitude towards music. And now really all I care about is music, and whenever I do things in my system, I'm not doing it because I'm not happy. I'm just doing certain things out of curiosity and sense of fun. And actually during the past month I haven't done basically any videos, and that was because I've been doing a few things in my system, and as you guys, you know, life is short and you don't have time for everything. And I either make videos or do things, but the two together doesn't really work. And 2 months ago, as you remember, we have built a pair of speakers for Alex, and that was really fantastic. It was a fun experience, and those were like introductory speakers, like the exact opposite of the ultra high-end. Is just the very beginnings, and I enjoyed them and listening to them after we finished building just as much as listening to the voice of Lancelot. And I think that's the point, that once you get to the end of your journey, you have made full circle and you are free to enjoy music and appreciate sound, even if it comes in a package that most people would consider like a modest package. But it doesn't matter. If it connects to the music, that's all that you need, and it's all that I ever want. And I hope this really helps you and really helps everyone who doesn't want to get like totally crazy about DIY audio. And if you don't have to feel that you are missing out anything, but by not going to the absolute extreme. Because when you go to the absolute extreme, that's when you realize that what you're looking for is music. And it's really inside you, it's coming from you. And to be happy or not happy, it's your own choice. And it comes from within you. But of course, your audio gear is your helper for that. And it's up to you to recognize how is it helping you, or what are the ways it's not helping you, and that's your audio journey. And sometimes this takes dozens of years to find it out for yourself. What are the qualities, what are the properties that make sound reproduction enjoyable for you. And it doesn't mean that any cheap audio gear or any ultra expensive audio gear will cut it for you. No, when you reach the end of your road, you will recognize that there's certain synergies that can bring you this amazing experience. And actually, everything that I share on my channel, all the speaker designs, all the amplifier recommendation, cable, etc., those are such that regardless of the level you are at, if you are following them, that's a blueprint that you can get a system that that would keep you happy listening to it. Once you get to your nirvana and you want to step back, then you can enjoy all of it together. And of course, this is my way, and I've been sharing it, and I've during the past couple of years I had just amazing number of feedback of those of you who have tried out to not say replicate, but just take advice from me. I just have been having just amazing feedback, and thank you all for just taking your time listening to my videos, and the best things is not really listening to what I'm sharing, but doing it yourself. It's just doing the research, putting in your energy, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And for those of you who have not done anything for yourself, so haven't built or tweaked your gear, just buy it from the store, and you are wondering if you build something can ever catch up with that, and I'm saying that it can far surpass with whatever you are purchasing. And it's not because it's technically better or worse or different, but it's because when you put your time and effort into building something, you create something, then you put part of your life essence into your audio gear. And you will realize that it gives you, when you listen to that, it gives you a very different experience than listening to speakers or amps or cables that you purchase, that you just give your money, but there's nothing of your soul in that gear. There's just your money. There's nothing wrong with buying stuff, but what I want to emphasize is that when you build something, it will have a special meaning, special significance to you that no equipment can have that you purchase. So, thank you for listening to me. Have an amazing week. Bye bye.